Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Silent Victory, and today I've got some pretty good news for us. So as you saw last time, our submarine commander was injured pretty seriously, and he was out for a whole 6 months, which first advances us all the way from December 1943 to July 1944. So we lost a lot of time to sink Japanese ships, but at the same time, because we were out for 5 months or more, we were assigned to a new submarine class, and we ended up randomly choosing the Baleo class, which is the best submarine available at the time. So, and since it was 1944, we were automatically assigned its upgrade, which is a second deck gun, and these are the 5-inch deck guns, so these are actually good for sinking ships. So as you can see here, with the 5-inch deck gun, we get a -1 to each of our rolls, which means we can actually have the possibility to do 2 damage to a ship with just 1 hit. And we've got double the ammunition as well. So we've got a larger hull, much larger hull. We've got way more torpedoes. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more torpedoes we could fire in a round. And we've got a lot more torpedoes in general in our reload areas. So overall, much better submarine, and I'm looking forward to using this with our veteran crew. And we were also assigned to the Philippines, which we've been there before. Oh, by the way, when you get a new submarine, you are reassigned to Pearl Harbor. So we're now also going to be rolling some new areas. But at the same time, we rolled Philippines on a Wolfpack mission. So if we run into a convoy, a Japanese convoy, then the Wolfpack rules will apply. And I'll show you guys some of the cool stuff you get to do with that. But in the meantime, we are going to be starting our patrol. So let's see if we can get back into the swing of things after 2 failed patrols in the last 2 episodes. One that almost ended with us dead, which would have been pretty terrible. Perfect. Alright, now off to the Philippines we go. So since we're in a Wolfpack mission, like I said, any convoy attacks we get are going to be pretty special. So I might have to refer to the rules for those. But for here, we rolled a 6. Let's see if that comes up with anything in the Philippines. Nothing on our first patrol area. How about our second? Rolled a 7 this time. So for Philippines, that is a ship and an escort. So I'll roll for time of day. It is daytime. It's only 1 ship, so I'm going to roll and see what kind of ship it is. Got a small ship, number 25 on roster 3. So it's this one, the Shokomaru. I might as well try to go for it. I've got plenty of daytime torpedoes. And with being in a brand new year, we also have technology upgrades. Oh, they will have I believe, elite. Ooh, this isn't good. They're going to have an elite escort. So +1 to hit and +1 for detection. Well, that kind of changes things a little bit. Now that I just thought about it, I should really be rolling that after I launch my torpedoes, huh? Because I wouldn't really know how good of an escort it is unless it's like a specific type of ship. But anyway, Here's the small freighter. Again, it's only 1,900 tons. We don't want to get our ship sunk right away, so I'm gonna... With our special daytime torpedoes, the further, if we're not close range, they get a modifier to hit. But we do have plenty of torpedoes, so I'll fire 3 of them at medium range. And with our technology changes, look at this, 1944, there is a very low chance that our torpedo is going to be a dud. So if any of these hit, we have a good chance of sinking the ship. So we're actually going to fire at long range, because I would prefer to not be detected. Actually, at long range though, we'd have only 4 or more and we'd hit. So I'll fire at medium range. Alright, let's see if we can hit them. We need a 5 or less to hit. Or no, 6 or less to hit, because of the +1 MK18 at medium range. So 7, first one misses. 9, the second one misses. Oh, come on. Oh, another 9. And the third one misses. That's not good. Well, now the ship is going to try to detect us. So I think it's just going to be on a flat modifier of 8, but he'll get a better chance to detect us because he is an elite ship, as you can see up here. So +1 to detection. So let's see if we can escape. We rolled a 6. We do escape detection, so we are good. I'm gonna let this ship go, I think. I don't think it's worth that elite escort. Plus, it's such a small ship. Yeah, I'm gonna let him go. But we do have our new torpedoes, so I gotta show off those. Too bad we didn't get a hit. Get to show off our better torpedo dud chart too, but it's alright. We'll move into the next zone. Rolled an 11. Let's see if that pulls up anything interesting. Nope. We just barely missed the convoy. We need a 10 to get that. So, oh, now we got a 9. We're rolling everything but the convoy. It's another ship and escort. If we get a bigger ship, then I will gladly try to sink it. Let's roll for time of day first. Rolled a 5. Good, so it's nighttime. That's good for us. Rolling ship. Oh, and it is a big ship. Big ship on the last roster, 28. So 28. We got the Thames Maru, or Thames Maru. This looks like it might be a captured British ship. So the 5,900 freighter. There we are. Alright. So we've got a large freighter, and it's in the 3 damage range, and it's nighttime, so we get to use our regular torpedoes. So we're not going to roll the escort until after we fire and we're in the detection phase. So I think for this ship, We'll stick in medium range and we'll use our Mark 14s. We'll just use 3 of them. Is the night surface attack no longer... Oh, awesome. We no longer have a negative modifier for doing that. So I might as well do a night surface attack. So we've got a better chance of hitting the freighter. So with that, we're at an... If we get an 8 or less, we hit it. Rolled a 3 on our first one. Hits it. Rolled a 5 on our second one. Hits it. Oh, and we rolled snake eyes. First time we've done that in the whole playthrough, I think, on to hit. So if this torpedo, if the third torpedo isn't a dud, it will do critical damage. As you can see. So it would do 4 damage, I think. Anyway. Well, we hit it with all 3, so we know that it's gonna be... Well, actually, not necessarily. One of them could be a dud. First one's not a dud. And then we'll roll for these 2. And the second 2 are not duds. Perfect. So all 3 of them hit. Let's see what our first one hits. 2. That's 3 damage. So it's already sunk. 5. That's 4 damage. And then another. So we did 8 damage total to this large freighter. Yeah, this thing got absolutely wrecked. That's awesome. 3 torpedoes really is enough to sink ships now, which is a nice change of pace. There we go. Now we've got our detection phase. So let's roll, or roll to see what kind of ship we're dealing with. Oh crap, another elite. That's not good. So we need a 7 or less to remain undetected. Since this no longer applies. Ooh, we rolled a 6. That was a close one, but we got out of there. So we ended with a 7. That's how close we were. If we rolled a maybe 2 above, we would have been detected. So we escaped successfully. And we have sunk the Thames Maru. Alright, time to move on to the next zone. Rolled a 4. In the Philippines, that's nothing. So we've got one more. 5. Oh, we rolled SJ radar. We get a roll again then. An 11. We remember that's nothing from last time. So that is the end of our patrol. Pretty uneventful patrol if you ask me. So 4, that's nothing in the transit zone. 7, nothing. Well, we sunk one ship. It's a nicely sized ship though. We'll add these torpedoes back here. There we go. And yes, it was overall a successful mission. Not much happened though. And our ship doesn't really need to be repaired it all, so we're gonna go out right again in September, which is good. We need as many patrols as we can get if we want to do really well by the end of the war. But we got a battle star. I don't know if our crew level's up. Let's count how many successful patrols we've had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So no, next patrol will level up. Well, I think we have time for, yeah, we're right about in the middle of the episode, so we've definitely got time for another patrol. So I'm gonna see if I can pick. I cannot pick which patrol I'm gonna do, so let's see where we end up. So an 8. So literally same place. Okay. So we get another Philippines Wolfpack mission. So we didn't run into a convoy that time, but we may run into one this time. I don't know if that counted as a successful special mission because we didn't encounter a Wolfpack, but I'll check after this. Anyway, let's head out. Rolled a 4, that's nothing on the special missions. So we rolled a 8. That's also nothing on the special missions. So time to get into the Philippines. Let's see what we do. Rolled a 10. Oh, awesome. That's exactly what we needed. That gives us a convoy. Perfect. So let's roll what time of day it is. It is still daytime. But with these new torpedoes and with the Wolfpack rules, we could actually still cause some havoc even during daytime. I'm not going to risk turning it to nighttime now. Let's see what we roll on the Wolfpack rules. We rolled a 5. So I'll be right back and I'll tell you guys what's going to happen. Alright, I am back, and the only difference with a roll of 5 is that we can actually choose whether we want to roll day or night. So otherwise everything else is normal. So I'm going to actually switch over to night, might as well. And I'm going to be right back after I roll up what every ship is. Hello everyone, I am back, and I have got our scenario set up for us. So we got pretty lucky with the ships we rolled. We rolled 2 large ships, a passenger ship and a tanker, and then a small freighter. And this is the sizes and names of each. So none over 6,000 tons. But overall, still a pretty good haul if we can sink a couple of them. So I've sent out a lot of my torpedoes to see if I can sink these. I'm doing a forward and aft torpedo launch, so will be a little bit easier to detect, but I think we might be okay. Anyway, let's launch our torpedoes. So first we've got 1 electric torpedo going towards the large passenger and 2 electric torpedoes going towards the large tanker. So let's see if we can hit those. We are on a roll of 8 or less to hit because of our surface torpedo attack. First one's a hit. $11 is a miss. And 7. And then, yeah, that'll hit because we have -1 and then +1. So it'll stay at 7. So that hits. And then we have our MK-14 torpedoes. So these are on a roll of 8 or less. Oh, of course, that was a really unlucky roll. So that was a circular run. Let's see if it hits us. Nope, it does not. So that's a miss. That's a hit. And we'll do these, and then or this one, and then these last two will have an extra modifier on them. 5, that's a hit. Alright, now let's do these last two. Those will be +1 since it is a they're fired from the aft when we fired from our forward. So the first one misses. 6, second one hits. Awesome. We got hits on all 3. Now let's see if they have a what type of escort they have. I think that's just a trained escort. Yes, it is. So no special modifiers. Let's roll for duds. First one hits. Oh, second one's a dud. Okay. So that's a dud. Got 1 hit on the large passenger then. How about the small passenger? That's a hit. And we've got 2 hits on the large tinker. Hit. Hit. Alright. Now we do damage. Oh, a 1. That's actually really good. That'll sink the large passenger ship, even if it's just the 1 torpedo, because that's 4 damage, as you can see right here. Next. Got 6. That's just 1 damage. And these last 2 torpedoes. We've got a 3. I believe that's 2 damage. That's correct. So 1, 2. And essentially that means this last torpedo is 100% to sink. And it does sink with an extra 2 damage on top of it. Awesome. Well, we've got 2 ships sunk already. And by the way, guys, since we rolled a 5 on the Wolfpack thing, we don't have escort busy or escort focused. We do have the one where basically we're all our submarine and the other submarines are communicating where the convoy is, so we don't have to roll to follow it, which is why we didn't have to roll for day or night, why we got to choose. That also means we get to just follow it again for free and get another 3 ships. So I'm probably not even going to bother following this small freighter right there. But anyway, that's another 2 ships added to our collection. Both of the large ships too, that's pretty good. Now we have to roll for detection. So on the detection chart, we've got, where is it? Just the +1 for the forward and aft. So it's going to be on a 7 or less that we're detected. Oh, 7 or less that we are undetected, I mean, and we literally rolled a 7. So we are lucky there, right on the edge of getting detected. That's awesome. So that means we get to continue following without being impeded. So we're obviously going to do that. We're going to follow the convoy, which means we roll another one. There we go. Throw those out there. Gonna run out of torpedoes before we know it. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna roll for what we're gonna encounter, and then I will be right back. Alright everyone, I am back, and we've got some more ships all rolled up. Not as lucky this time, but still pretty lucky with at least one large ship. This is a 6,000 ton ship. As you can see right here, it's a passenger ship, and then we've got a small freighter and a small passenger ship. So I'm going to launch 3 torpedoes at the large passenger ship, and then 1 each at each of those small passenger ships. So let's see if we can sink any of these. So since we're doing another surface attack, we get hits on an 8 or less. So let's see if we can get lucky. That's a 3, that's a hit. 7, that's a hit. That's a 5, that's a hit. We hit with all 3 of our torpedoes. 4, that's a hit. And we rolled a 7, another hit. Hit all of our torpedoes, that's awesome. Doesn't happen very often. Now let's see if they're duds. So for our first 2, two of those explode. Now our next 2, both of these explode, and then for this one, it explodes. Awesome. So everyone explodes. Now let's see how much damage each of them do. 2 4s. That's 2 damage, although we know that ship's going to get sunk, but let's see by how much. I'll just do it by that one. And then this one will be that one. So we got, 3 damage total. That ship is sunk. And we rolled a 1, which is an automatic sinking of small ships, because that's 4 damage. So this ship is sunk. And let's see about the small passenger ship. Well, I'll take that roll. It was a 4, so only 1 damage. So this one is not sunk, the small passenger ship. So another 2 ships sunk, so that brings us to a total of 4 so far for this mission, which would give us a silver star if we make it home. If we can sink 1 more, then we'll get a Navy Cross, but I want to just follow the this convoy again if we can, but we have to roll for detection now, so it'll be on another. We didn't fire our torpedo tubes from the aft, so we'll get just an 8 or less to be detected, or 8 or more, I mean. Rolled a 5, so we remain undetected still. Awesome. Put the small oh, did not mean to do that. There we go. So we are going to follow the convoy again. Let's see what kind of ships I can draw up. I'll be right back. Alright everyone, I am back, and this time, if I said we were incredibly lucky before, that's nothing compared to this time. As you can see, we've got 2 large tankers and a small freighter, but our large tankers are both very, very large ships. So I think these are going to be the last ships we focus on in this convoy, and we are going to try to sink them with everything we have. So obviously I'll probably send these 2 torpedoes at this one, but everything else is going to be going at these ships, and I'm definitely going to use both forward and aft torpedo tubes. So I would try to get close to the ship But in order to use aft torpedo tubes, I believe we have to be on the surface. So yeah, to do second salvo torpedoes, as it says right here, it's only possible as a night surface attack, and we can't do that from close up. So we're gonna stay at medium range and fire everything we have. So here we go. 3, 4, 5, and then our aft torpedoes. I'm going to fire 4 torpedoes at each of these, and then just 1 at this small freighter, just in case we can get lucky. So these Mark 18 torpedoes are going to be a little bit less of a chance to actually hit, because again, at medium range you have your minus or +1, which is essentially -1 to hit. And then we've also got our second salvo torpedo bonus on top of these two, which is going to be basically -2 to hit. So these last ones aren't as likely to hit, but we can always get lucky, as we have been so far. So let's see if we can continue that streak. I'm going to start off with my first 2 torpedoes. Oh, we hit them with our first one. It's a good sign. That's a 5. Then with our second one, we rolled a 6. It is a 7 to hit, and then 6, 7. So we hit him. And then 9, we miss with our third one there. We rolled a 9, that's too high. Now with these 2 at that large freighter, rolled a 7, that'll just barely hit. And then a 9, that misses. Now we've got all of our second salvo torpedoes. So let's see if these can hit. The Mark 14s are going to be on a 7 to hit, because there's no the surface torpedo attack and the second salvo will cancel each other out. So that hits. That's good. We could possibly sink that ship. Alright, the second Mark 14 misses. So we've just got 2 torpedoes hitting this large tanker. We have to get pretty lucky with the damage rolls on those. And then the second one, we rolled a 6. So that's a 5. And then 6, 7. So we do hit it. And one more roll. 6. And same thing, we hit it. Awesome. So now let's roll damage. I'll roll the first 2. Oh no, we rolled duds first. That's right. Woo-hoo-hoo, that one was close. So the first 2 are not duds. Now the next 2. Alright. The first one of that is a dud. And then the last 2 for this. Awesome. The rest of them are not duds. Got 1, 2, 2. So let's see if we can get lucky with our damage rolls. Rolled a 4. Ooh, that's unlucky. That's only 1 damage. So this ship is not sunk. How about these 2? We'll roll both of these. Oh, that's very unlucky. Both of those do not get sunk, because I only got 2 damage from that. And now for the last 2 torpedoes. And same thing. So none of these ships are sunk. All of them are just damaged. That's pretty unlucky. Let's see if he ends up getting escorted or not. It's a 2. Yep, so these are still escorted. So we're gonna follow these. We need to roll for detection first though. So since it's a surface torpedo attack, it will be a 7 or less when we're detected. Oh, and we remain undetected. Snake eyes automatically means that. It wouldn't have mattered what type of escort quality it was. Same thing for the last one, by the way. I know I forgot to roll that, but rolled low enough to where it wouldn't matter. Anyway, we've only got 2 torpedoes left. I am going to first attempt a close range attack. We rolled a 9. I believe it's a 10 or less and you'd be detected. Yeah. So 10 or greater is detected. Oh, but we get a +1 because of this modifier. So we are actually detected this time. That's unlucky. But I guess we've gotten so much luck that makes sense we got unlucky this time. So they're going to automatically detect us. By the way, we are submerged. And let's see how many times they hit us. Rolled a 5. So that's 1 hit. And then yeah, just 1 hit. No modifiers on that. So let's see what they hit. Rolled a 52. Our AA gun is hit. So these are now damaged. Alright, now we're going to roll for detection again. So this modifier holds. We're actually going to exceed test depth to see if we can help prevent us from being detected this time. Don't have to roll for it this time since there we go. So it'll still be on a 7 or less, I believe. Yeah. Oh, and we got detected. We got detected with a 10. Let's see how many times they hit us. Another 5. So just 1 hit. Rolled a 43. That's our SJ radar. That's not good. Alright. Let's see if we can remain undetected again. Gonna roll. Still only a 1, so we don't have to roll yet. Oh, I rolled anyway. Oops. Anyway, I'm gonna bump that up. Actually, we do have to roll, because if it would have been a 2, we would have had to move that up and roll again. So, another test depth. Let's see if we can escape. Oh my gosh, we rolled an 11. So we're definitely not going to get out. 11, and then +1 That'll make it 12. So we rolled a 12 on detection, which means we're going to have one die roll modifier on whatever we roll. We rolled a 3, so it would have been a miss, but since we rolled that, they now hit us once. We're getting lucky on our hit rolls. 36, let's see what that is. Our deck gun. Well, that's not good. Alright. I'm gonna roll again for test depth. We're good. Now let's roll for detection. 5. Alright, we remain undetected this time. And by the way, when you get detected close range, after you escape, the encounter ends. So all these ships we damaged with our torpedoes escape, which sucks, but we got a good haul out of this, so I'm not disappointed with the run so far, but we did take a lot of damage in that to our anti-aircraft, our deck guns, and our radar. So let's see if we can repair them. So first we'll do our deck gun. 5. It's inoperable. I don't know if we'd roll for both of them. I did the, I put these as if it said that we would just lose all of our anti-aircraft guns if we rolled that on this, so I'm just going to do it the same way. So now for our AA guns, we rolled a 2. I think that actually fixes them. Oh yeah, it does. Awesome. So if we get attacked by an aircraft, we'll at least have a chance to fight back there. And now for our SJ radar. 4, I don't believe that fixes it. Yeah. So our SJ radar is now out. So time to move on. Got 2 torpedoes left. Rolled a 2. What does that give us in the Philippines? Oh, a capital ship. Just curious what kind of ship we'll run into. We don't have enough torpedoes to actually take it out, but just want to see what ship it'll be. A 1D20. Rolled a 2. No, it was an aircraft carrier. Yeah, we definitely don't have enough torpedoes to actually sink it, so we're just gonna have to pass it by. Oh well. Next zone. Oh my gosh, another capital ship. Wonder which one it's gonna be this time. 4. A aircraft carrier escort, maybe? Or maybe that's a smaller one? A smaller aircraft carrier? I'm not sure exactly what that means, the CVE. But another very large ship. Can't sink that with our 2 torpedoes, so we're just gonna move on. Rolled a 6. Nothing. It's too bad, even if we found an unescorted ship, another 6, we wouldn't be able to attack it with deck guns because they're both damaged. 10. That's another convoy. Might as well. We've got our 2 torpedoes left, so I'm going to... Oh, we rolled a 3. What is that on the... Oh, is our, Oh, here it is. Okay, so we get an yeah, this is the one we rolled first. So auto switch. Another of those. I'm going to roll for ships really quick, and I might try to sink a small ship. If we can sink one more ship, we'll get a Navy Cross, which is why I'm going to try to use these last 2 torpedoes. So I will be right back, everyone. Alright, everyone, I am back, and I've rolled our ships. Now, these are the 3 ships we have. I'm not going to go for the large ship just because I've only got 2 torpedoes, and I want to ensure that I sink one. So I'm going to go after the larger of these 2, which would be the first one, the Hisashima Maru. So I'm also going to try to... No, I'll just stay medium range. I don't want to try to sneak in close, otherwise I might get sunk or lose these ships again, and we'd lose our chance at another at a Navy Cross. So we will do a surface attack though. That way our torpedo cancels out, or the range, no, the surface attack cancels out the negative modifier from this torpedo at medium range. So it'll be a 7 overall or less to hit. Oh, we rolled an 8, so that's a miss. Oh, our dreams. Come on. 6. So one of them hits. Now, is it a dud? Oh my gosh, of course it is. Alright, that's just how this game goes. Well, everyone, we are out of torpedoes, so there is nothing else we can do offensively. And both of our deck guns are destroyed, so. Now we roll for detection. So, 7 or less and we're detected. Of course, we rolled a 9, so now we're detected. Oh, man. Can never end smoothly, can it? Let's see how many times he hits us. Rolled a 6. That's 1 hit. So, rolled a 7 really because of this modifier right here. So it'll be 2 hits. It's gonna hit 42, which is radio. And he's going to hit 35, which is the hull. That's not good. We're not going to be able to go past test depth anymore because that's too risky. If we roll over what would be a 5 right here, then we would automatically sink. So I'm just going to hopefully, I'm going to hope that we can, let's see, it'll be 1, only 1, I believe, previously detected, which will cause us to so it looks like it'll be a 7 or less. Of course, we rolled a 9, so we're detected. Let's see how many times they hit us. Rolled a 7. No other of these right now, so we rolled this, 2 hits. That would be a shame if we were sunk like this. So we rolled a 51. That's flooding. And we rolled a 2. That's batteries, 11. Alright. Now batteries damaged will actually allow them to get another modifier on us if they detect us again. We are detected. We rolled an 11, but with the modifier it's a 12. So they are going to get a +2 modifier on how many times they can hit us, which is a 7, so it'll be a 9. It's 3 hits. Rolled a 53. SD radar. Oh, so now both of our radars are now damaged. Actually, move that up to 2. 54. Flooding times 2. We never did actually check if we stopped the flooding from earlier after that other round. It's a 6. I don't think. Yeah, so flooding's actually right here right now. And next roll, 56. I think that's another flooding. Nope, that's electric motor number 4. We can take that right now. Let's see if we can remain undetected this round. 8. Oh, so close, so close. So we are hit again. Hit us 7 times, so +1 because of the batteries. So we were hit twice this time with depth charges. So 14. So our periscope is now damaged. Not a big deal because we won't be attacking anything now. 52. It's our AA gun. That's already damaged. Oh wait, no it's not. Well, now it's damaged again. Alright, now let's see if we can escape this time on a roll of 7 or less. 6. Oh, we got out. Oh, thank God. Well, with that, our sub is seriously messed up now. Bring the flooding back to 0. Let's see if we can repair any of this damage. So the AA guns are repaired. Good. Got the motor. Let's see if we can repair that. 4. And the engine, I mean. Yep, that's fixed. It's good. Got our periscope. Where is the periscope? Here it is. That is now inoperable. We've got the radio. See if we can fix that. I think that's fixed. Yep. Radio's fixed at least. Got our batteries. I don't think those are fixed. Ooh, that was a tough one to not get fixed too. And we've got our SD radar. Not fixed. Wow, we got a lot of damaged parts. Well, at least we're out of here now. So unless we roll a 2 or a 12, we'll be fine. 1 and 2. We are home safe, and we are very damaged. So that's 2 months. We get 2 free fixes. And then it's for every 3 is another month. So 2, 3, and then plus the extra month just for like redoing torpedoes and stuff. So total of 4 months. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll be back in February of 1945. But overall, very successful mission, I would say. We sank 2, 3, 4 ships. I didn't actually add two of them to my list. So let's see. We had a large passenger, large tanker, and large small freighter. I believe we have a large passenger and a large tanker. So we just missed one of the passengers. I think it was from the second one we did. 1, 2, 3. It would have been from this one. It was the Chokomaru then. And then this small freighter. There we go. It's all 4 of them. All right. That was a stressful one right there. But we made it, and we are alive. And in 1945, we're actually going to receive a couple things that'll help us not get in a situation where we might be sunk. So first, let's go and do all of these. So we did pass through December, so we've got, we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we only had 4 months, 1, 2, 3, 4 in between, so we aren't assigned to a new ship. Which would actually, that actually kind of stinks, because there's one more submarine available in 1945. That's pretty cool. I would like to be reassigned to that, but there's no way we can. It's alright. So now we've got promotions. How many sinkings did we get in this period? One. Oh, and then just these. 2, 3, 4, 5. So not enough to get us help to be promoted. So on a 1 out of 6 chance we'll be promoted. Let's see if we get it. Nope, we were passed over. It's alright, we didn't expect it anyway. We get another battle star at least. We get this time we get an upgrade to our submarine crew. Oh, we got a 6. We now have veteran crew. Oh, that's cool. I've never had a veteran crew before. Or not a veteran, an elite crew. So we get a lot of modifiers for that. As you can see, we get extra chance to hit. We get some stuff over here, I believe. Yep, right here. We get this. A couple good things. Yeah, that's everything it seems. A couple of things that'll come into play pretty much every game, I think. So that veteran crew will help us out a lot. And last of all, we get another silver star. You know, we never did add our purple heart for last time, so I'll do that too really quick. Because we were injured last time. Yeah, there it is. Alright everyone, and with that, that will be the end of the episode. We'll see where we end up going next time. I'll actually roll for it really quick. On a 6 we get to choose. Ooh, we do get to choose. 1945, where do we want to go? Lots of Empire. Either China Sea or Empire. Um, we'll do Empire Lifeguard. It'll be February. Cool. We got a new route plan for next episode. That'll be fun, except there's going to be less of a chance that we're going to get big ships, because in 1945 it's only on a roll of 6 that you run into big ships. So, oh well. We have a lot of tonnage under our belt, though, so I think we're definitely going to win the campaign unless we get sunk. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I look forward to next time. See you around.